Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I'm back. Good morning. Welcome to the live. Good morning. I got my coffee, my carrots, but I need a what do I need? I need to adjust this box. Good morning. I got my coffee. Let me grab some ginger. I'll be right back. Oh my God. Let me get this ginger in a glass. Good morning. I got my ginger together. I'm having a lot of ginger today. Got my bag of carrots together. And so, hi, how are you? Who is on here? Plant-based homestead prepper, how are you? I have been missing in action. It took me a long time to get adjusted to the new schedule. So once I got adjusted to the schedule that I had for the kids being out of school, it was hard for me to come out of that schedule because it's like the winter schedule, the fall before the winter schedule. So here I am. I was like sleeping so good. And I said, let me scrape myself up. But I guess my sleeping pattern, I hadn't realized it kind of changes in the cold. So here I am. I got this coffee going. I'm waiting for it to get into my system a bit. But I had all kinds of plans. My 7-day juicing cleanse, but I didn't think that might work out for my body in December. I've never done it in December before. So I decided to switch it from the first 7 days of the month to the last 7 days of the year. So I'm still going to be juicing every day, but I decided to make that switch only because I don't see my body going through this cold days and winter. It started out the month screaming at me anyway. So I don't really see my body being on just juice only over this next few days. And it was evident by how I've been feeling daily. So I can't do it at the beginning of the month, but it's going to be a whole lot to get me to condition my thinking. And that's all that is about, getting your body and your mind to be in sync. And it's just not right now. My mind is bullying my body. So I'm allowing it. Good morning, Food Forest Permaculture. How are you? Welcome. Welcome to the live. How you doing? Happy Tuesday. I wanted to say happy Monday, but happy Tuesday. Yeah. Happy Tuesday to you. If you have the ability to share me out, that would be awesome too. If any of you have the ability to share me um, on your community tab, that would be awesome. Hi, Jacob Johnson. Welcome to Tuesday. Looks like we made it. Well, and you. Um, I've been going through like some changes physically, and so that's why I was saying that I've been allowing my mind to bully my body because my body has been screaming for certain things and it wasn't juice. And so I had to and the change in schedules, it took me a while to get readjusted to getting back up this early in the morning because my body has been wanting to get more rest, and I've been going to bed earlier and getting up later. So I had to change my pattern again. And so sometimes that's not so easy to do. So, yeah. But today is a great start for that. I would have liked to have done it yesterday, but my mind kept thinking about all the things that I have to do over the next few days, and it just would not allow me. Google Celtic sea salt. You've been needing protein. I've been getting protein. I've been eating things that contain protein. I've been it was good. I'm still cleaning my kitchen, Jacob. Seriously. We made that beef sauce and it literally was everywhere. And so um, it's taken me some time. Like I'm still working on this kitchen. So I think that all that butter that we used just wasn't healthy for my kitchen. It was everywhere. And so I've been having to do like layers of cleaning. The dishes I rewashed, and I'm gonna try a different recipe using some different things because it was good. Oh my God. I ordered 5 bags of it and I can't wait for it to get here. But good morning, Four Horns Farm. I saw your video on the beans. Those beans look so good with that sausage, let me tell you. So, Jacob Johnson said, I'm so glad to hear you guys had a good time. Your Thanksgiving was good too. That's good to hear. Did you get all the fixings and eat all that good stuff? Or how did you do? What did you cook? Did you cook? Or did you go somewhere where there was some cooking going on? How have you been doing? Um, 93 minerals and Celtic salt. I'm gonna have to try that out because but I haven't been on anything. These last few days, I have had no juice. I've had no I haven't been taking my vitamins. I've been off. I've been off. So, oh, thank you. You did? Okay, I think I heard that, but my body has been a little off over the last few days. And so I have been, just praying for Monday to hurry up and get here so I can get them ready, load them up, drop them off. And it's just been like yesterday, I had a meeting and I came home and slept. Like my body has been, as you get older, your body needs different things. And so um, I listened to it. I gave in to every desire. Look, I listened to it. And that's why I said you have to come to a point where your mind and your body are in sync. And I was just out. I was out of sync and I wasn't listening. My body, I wasn't listening to anything healthy for myself. But today is that day because my head was hurting last night. And some other things were feeling like I needed juice. They were screaming, you know, screaming at me in a different way, and then screaming at me. I was just like, you know, you can see how a woman is just like, so today I'm back on it. I'm back on my schedule, but I won't be doing the 7-day cleanse at the beginning of the month like I said I would. I'm just not there with my body right now. So I'm going to be doing it the last 7 days of the year, which I think will be more healthier than me. Y'all don't understand, like feeding these people in here. Look, these people, they want all the stuff that everybody else is having. And for me to be able to still stick to what I'm doing and stay dedicated to it and just give them like normal things that they need is so hard. It's so hard to do that. And I just don't feel like the battle. Not right now in my life. So I just said I'll battle it at the end. I get real strong at the end last few days of the year. So because I'm determined to cross that New Year's and I'm determined to cross it as healthy as I possibly can. So this 7-day cleanse is going to come the last 7 days of the year. And I'm excited about that. Um, okay. Yeah. You are beautiful at what you do. I've tried the Celtic and pink Himalayan salt. Thank you. Thank you, Jacob. I appreciate that compliment. I have not tried too many salts because it was something that I kind of stayed away from as I was growing up because my grandmother always said that it's just not healthy. No kind of salt. Never give up. Eat raw veggies and juice. Feel good, the good vibrations. And yeah, that's what I have been needing to do on a personal level. On a personal level, I know what I need to do, and I have to get there. But like I said, I've never done this in December before. December is the year that we just kind of glide through until we get to the new year. And then at the last week of the month, I just get quiet and that I turn off everything. So I'm thinking that while I'm doing that, because I do that every year, that this is the time for me to be detoxing my body. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be doing my juice all along every day. Why I took a break, I don't know. I was tired. I think have to go. All the best, Food Forest Permaculture. And thank you for coming through, Food Forest. It's always a pleasure to have you in the chat. So yeah, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. It's like sometimes we just have to adjust. Let me get a paper towel. There we go. Sometimes we just have to make that adjustment and be okay with it. But I I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for it yet. So I'm okay with where I am right now. I'm back on it as of today. What's today? Today is the 3rd day of the month. So I am on it, back on my grind. And yeah, I need the stuff to get back into my soul, get back into my body. Ugh, what is that about? Yeah, you guys, I have all these allergies and all this stuff popping off, and it's cold, and I didn't want to get up in the morning. So I didn't want to get up this early. So I had to, like I said, kind of recommit. That's what I had to do. I had to basically recommit. Yeah, I'm live. Welcome, Marlon Music. I was telling everybody that my mind and my body was bullying my mind. So I had to basically get back into a mode where I'm back on a schedule because I was just sleeping in and allowing, you know, with the schedule that my children were on, I was just kind of allowing things to just be out of whack. So no schedule. Um, and so now that they're back in school, I didn't do it yesterday. Yesterday I dropped their butts off at school and I had a meeting to attend. And then I got a couple more other things to do. Then I got back home and I slept. It's like, where did that come from? But I listened to my body and I feel refreshed today and I'm back on it. So we are having just carrots this morning and plain ginger. Let me put some of these comments up. I have not been doing it. Ugh. Uh, let me see. Let me see. So plant-based homestead prepper was here. Food forest permaculture was in the house, and of course Jacob Johnson is here. Four Horns Farm and Marlin Music Channel. Oh, Marcina, missed out. I didn't see you. Good morning. If you are still here, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And let me see. Oh, I didn't know you could do that from here. Marlin Music Channel is here. And yep, I'm live. Good morning, the Creative Creole. I was just telling everybody that, you know, I've been allowing my body to bully. They've been bullying each other. I've been at war. So it took me a while to get adjusted from the schedule that the children were on from being out of school. So come yesterday, I had to get their butts out of here. It was like and I had a meeting and then I came back and just slept for 2 hours. And I was like the best sleep ever. And so I think that I needed that. Well, I know that I needed that. And then I had to organize bills, and it's the beginning of a new month again. So I had to get back into my, so, so you know how I talk about a stress-free zone? I had to kind of get out of that mode and get back into business mode, if that makes sense to you. I was still in my zone. And so just balance. Being balanced is so important. And so, yeah, I was um, just adjusting. There's constant need for adjustments, especially with your body and, us women. We just have to constantly be readjusting to whatever our hormones is telling us. And so I've decided not, and I gotta make sure that I let everybody know that I'm going to be doing the 7-day cleanse at the end of the year, not the beginning of this month. And it was like, how are you going to get into that mode in December at the beginning of the month, Tisa? And so I've never done it before. And um, with having everybody to feed like that, it was just promising to be more difficult than it was worth. And so I think that I was concerned about that and stressing about everything that I have to do. So yeah, I'm at work now. We'll keep you running. Thank you, Marlon. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Yeah, so just trying to figure things out. Hi, Citizen Man. Hey, sis, glad to see you. I know it was like, I need to get up yesterday. And then I had fully intended on getting up and staying on for a couple of hours, and because I had missed so many days. And I went to sleep, and by the time I woke up, it was time to get the kids off to school. And I was so happy. I oh my goodness. I'm telling you. I always used to criticize moms that did that. And look at me. I'm an old mama. I'm not a young mama. And it's just like, mm-mm. I can't wait for that school, them doors to open, the gate to open. So anyway, I ain't ashamed to say that. I am so not ashamed to say we was out of here, like on time. Kids dressed, warm clothes on. Everybody had a jacket and matching socks yesterday. And the way I was feeling was like, you better just grab stuff. Grab it. Get out of here. Look, get your butt out this house. So anyway, that's horrible, but we should if y'all had some kind of a camera. Yes, I am, girl. Most people is just becoming grandmas right now. I'm a grandma and a young mom at the same time. I was pregnant, me and my daughter at the same time, child. Could not be in the same environment. So, okay, I'm older than most. We just put it that way. But I'm excited. I mean, poor Tiana. Some days I think she'd be raising herself. She's 7. And I mean, the way she talked and everything, you would think that, everybody says she's an old soul. And it's just like, you know what, you're the last child in this house. And she does not want to be called a baby. So we go through that stage. And it's like, okay, you're my last child. Get over there and sit down. And she'd be like, I don't know why she talking to me like, look, little girl, I'm too old for this. Hi, Casey. Hi, Detox Diva. How are you? I just wanted to say that I saw your video and I was just so blown away by it. Uh, I was so excited about that premiere. It was so beautiful. I almost felt like it was a tribute. I was like, oh my God, this is so beautiful. And you guys just don't know how I feel when I see you guys pull out your juicers and just juice. And then find other solutions to do with your pulp. I was like, wow, I ain't thought of that. But it was really nice. If you haven't seen Casey Detox Diva's premiere with her juicing, you should go check that out. It was real beautiful. It was very beautiful. Beautifully done and everything. And I got a chance to start your last video, the Creative Creole, but I didn't get to finish it because I started it right at the time I was supposed to pick up the kids yesterday, so I didn't get to finish that. I used to consider myself old mom, not old season. Yeah, that's all good and everything, but this girl is about to be 50 years old with a 7-year-old. Okay. Look, okay. So, had to find a solution to my busy schedule on how to make the juice in advance and it tastes good. Yeah, I got some bottles that are coming. I ordered when I got online and ordered that sauce, child. I had some stuff in my cart and I was just so excited to be able to make it to get the Beloved sauce that I checked out and I didn't realize the stuff that was in my Amazon cart was still there. And I was like, I want to make sure I get this sauce and I want to make sure I don't um, get passed by and everybody just bombards, you know, um, Amazon and I get left out. So I, I had already had some juicing bottles in the cart and my SCOBY for my what do you call it? Kombuchas in there. So all that stuff is gonna be coming and I'm excited. You know how we get when something with our name come in the mail or left at the door. So I'm excited. I ordered some bottles as well and I found a couple at a thrift store. Yeah, just rinse them babies out as long as they're glass at a thrift store. But I'm gonna be having some giveaways at the end of this year. So it's a real good time for me to talk about detoxing and stuff. At the end of the year, it's gonna be really good. But I'm gonna be having some giveaways, and I gotta sit down and get my notebook and just try to come up with how I can give away these couple of juicers before the new year, because that was I've been saying that all along when I started going live, that I gave away two juicers already, and I want to give away two more juicers before the end of the year is out. And so I'm trying to figure out what kind of criteria I'm going to have, but definitely coming to the live every morning um, will help you. That's what I think I'll do. Look, I'm just coming. I love talking. I'll be coming up with my own solutions as I speak. For our Detox Diva said, I ordered a whole bunch of stuff to make some shampoo and also some body butter. So I'm excited because I've been needing to re up my supply. That's good. That's good when you can do that. I have not figured out how to do it, but I think it's going to be really good for my daughter, for my 15-year-old. We are trying to figure out my older daughters are working with her to try to figure out how she can start branding herself before she gets 18, because I want her to have her own brand of some product. And so we are working to help her figure out what, and I'm not sure that soaps and stuff like that might be what she wants, but um, every day I kind of brainstorm with her just to kind of see what she wants, and where she's going to be going toward her last few years of school. But um, we're working on it. And my 17-year-old is like, I already know what I want, Mom. I'm already headed in that direction. And so there's no working with him right now. But my 15-year-old kind of needs to be guided and directed on what she's going to be doing. Let's see. I have body butter. It's excellent. I love making it. Really? I haven't got into it and I think primarily because I can't use it on my skin. My skin is hypersensitive to every little thing. And so, but I like how they look. I saw Celeste, her video, and I saw how beautiful her soaps are. So Celeste Ness, you know who that is, Four Horns Farm, I think. But um, I saw how beautiful she did hers, and I was like, wow. Almost, I really wanted to get a bar, and it was cinnamony, and I felt like I could smell it through the screen. Me too. I love making soap, but been sick, brain surgery survivor, illness, so many years. I'm excited to start up again. And that's just all that I say. You know, I say that to people because it, and I be telling myself that on a daily basis. It doesn't matter where you pick up from, just put one foot in front of the other and keep it going. Like today, you see, I missed a few days. I missed a few days of juicing. My body is screaming and yelling at me, and I was giving in to some things like sleep because I felt a little deprived. And then now I'm back on it. I never let myself go too long without doing the things that I know that are helpful to me. So I was just, feeling like the lighting was kind of bothering my eyes and and stuff like that. So I felt like I needed to give it a break. And I did, and I'm back. So what now? Yeah, I never stay away from the things that I know are healthy for me anyway. I'm moving and cooking, but listening, what you cooking over there, Creative Creole? I can't wait to get my little sauce. I Girl, like I said, this kitchen, it was sauce everywhere. It's still, this is my last day of spraying it all down. I've been taking everything off the sinks and the counters, spraying it all down, and just getting butter and sauce juice that was dripping as we was eating everywhere. So it's um, my kitchen is just, it was a mess. So I was like, I am not going live in this kitchen looking like that. So cooking breakfast. Yeah. So, um, and then once I get it together, once I get this kitchen together, um, I cooked up a lot of stuff in the month of October, and I cooked up a lot of stuff toward the beginning of November, and I froze it. And so I'm gonna close the kitchen for probably the rest of this week, and I'm gonna be bringing out stuff that I have cooked and put away for this week because I'm gonna be a little bit busy in meetings and stuff like that this week. And I think I got one kid that has a dental appointment this week, but um, I'm gonna be making sure that I don't have to do that. And once I get everything bleached down in my stove, looking back the way that I really like it to be, I'm gonna leave it alone for a little bit, let it rest, um, and everything. I don't know. At this time of the year, y'all have to tell me, like, what I used to do when I was little, and I had a tendency to do it even when I got my own house. Um, this is like the time of the year when I'm decluttering. So that's why I was saying my mode and my body for December is just too busy and thinking too many thoughts that I don't like things that I traditionally would do in my home and things that I'm starting to pick up as a new thing has been kind of clashing. They've been kind of clashing with each other. Like December is usually the mode that I go into when I just want to get rid of a bunch of stuff, declutter. And so it's taken me some time to do that with my family room and my the like dining area that I have in here, just decluttering everything, taking stuff. Like this is the time when my trash man gets like an extra 10 or 12 bags of trash. Yeah. So at the end of the year and the beginning of the year, I'm heavy on it. So like my garage is still full of a lot of things that I really don't want. And so this is the time when I just start. This is a good time for me because throughout the other year, I'd be reminiscing on some stuff. Be like, no, you can use this for this. No, you can use that for that. And come December, that ain't how it works. Come December, it'd be like, you never used that, Tisa. Get that in the bag and get it out of here. So it makes me feel better. And I am still here. I am working and listening. Okay, good. Thank you. So, like I said, this is a time of where my mind is kind of clashing with the new things that I've taken on versus like my pattern of living that I've been doing every year at the same time. And I can testify to that because you know how Facebook gives you like what you were doing this time every year that you've been on Facebook? Around this year, I'm doing the same thing every year. I am so much a creature of habit. I'm doing the same thing that which I wasn't juicing. Like I can see my pattern. Every other month, I was juicing like crazy because I post what I do. And so I didn't see no videos or no pictures of me posting juice right at the beginning of December. And so it's like, you got to get it together, Tisa. I don't know why you don't do nothing in December. So the fight, the struggle. And then like I said, I'm gonna close this kitchen down. I promise you. We are going to be having leftovers. I'll be heating up stuff from the freezer and and stuff like that. But I'm gonna clean up this kitchen real good. I already shut my dining room table down. I shut that down. I fixed it up. got a nice tablecloth on it, brought the flowers that my mother had and put that on there, and that table is shut down for the year. So yes, ma'am. That's how I'm gonna do it. Um, because it's just certain things that I feel like I want my stuff to look like there's no kids that live here right now. If that makes sense to you. When I walk in the door from doing whatever I was doing in the house, I want it to be smelling good, and looking like no children live in this house unless you go in their rooms. And so in the family room last night, I was like, we had us a little meeting. I had to have a little meeting with them, their little bodies. I was like, you know what? You good, you good, you good. This is what I'm good with. This is how mommy's rolling. We rolling like this. And this is how we gonna roll in the month of December. And so um I went to the dollar store, child, yesterday too. And I got them little notebooks so they can take notes on what they can do, make lists. They're making me a list on some of the things that they need in the month of December, personally, on a personal level. And it's all their own list. Nobody can have the same. And then I made, I haven't been drinking that much water either. I got to get back on it. Um, then I made them take notes on some of the things that mama needs. So yeah, like I got a book for myself too. I'm taking notes and I'm gonna let you hand over to me your list by the end of the week on some of the stuff you want and need. And mama has a list too. Yeah, they was like, you got a list? I said, I do. I got a list. So if you got any money on hand, if you got any allowances you haven't tapped into yet, mama has a list. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. We're here to give and take, not for you just to be a little taker. Look, not for you just to be little takers. This is not what we're teaching. They can think about everybody else that they want to give. And I promise you, if you ask them what they want to give mama, it's not on the list. It's like, well, you buy everything anyway. What do I need to give you anything for? That's how their little minds be working. And so it's like, nah, I need stuff. They don't think about us as mothers. They think about a daddy. They think about their friends. They think about their teachers. They think about the ground and the moon and the sun and the stars. But they do not be thinking about their mama until it's like, what y'all, what? Yeah, so I have little sessions with my kids, honey. I let them know that mamas are in need and we like gifts, and we don't want you to be 40 years old before you decide that, mamas won't need gifts and stuff too. Like we need stuff like that. Like we want stuff to come from our children with their name on it before they get to be 40. They don't get it because we do everything for them. And it's like, no, y'all. Mm-mm. So, yeah. A good example of my 16-year-old is he went with me shopping in Walmart for Black Friday, and I gave him some money, and he was like, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get that, and I'm gonna get the other thing. And I was thinking, I ain't nowhere on that list. I am nowhere in his mind on a list to get a gift for. And I said, wow. So we came and had a little sit down. Yeah. So we got to teach them because they don't know. They do not know that we want stuff. Give me mama a broom. Yeah. Girl, I'm just telling you. Yeah, give me a broom. No, I don't want no broom. Look, I don't want no broom. I done had a broom in my hand too much every day since last Thursday. I done had a broom in my hand too much. Good morning, the unfiltered Muffy. Welcome to the live. How you doing? Yeah, I'm just talking about these kids, y'all. I shouldn't be. But how we have to teach them that at a young age. And you would think that since we've been, caregiving, that they would think that mama would be the one that would want something from them. But no, they don't think like that. And they're not the only ones out of the 9 kids. Um, not I'm just saying out of the minors that I say serving. The minors that I'm serving at this time, um, they just and my 7-year-old, she's like, I ain't giving nobody nothing. Look, this is when she want the baby of herself to come into play. Like all the other time, I'm the baby, don't call me a baby. And now all of a sudden, she the baby when it comes to gift giving. She's the baby of the family and she want this, that, and the other, and she want a new iPhone. I said, girl, your mama want the latest and the greatest too. Get me one. Look, that's what I said. Give me the new iPhone. And then who knows? Look, so I better get this juice going. I got carrots going, which is supposed to give me energy. And it's supposed to give me energy and me a good detox. So since I haven't had juice over the last few days, this is where I need to be. Starting with the basics. So I went back to my carrot juice, and this will be the first juice that I'm having in like 4 days. So I'm gonna get started, and I'll show you guys. I'm gonna juice all of this, and I'm gonna juice all these pieces up. I need to get another little container. So let me get started. First, you gotta plug it in, Tisa. I am anxious to get this juice. I'm so anxious to get this juice going, you guys. I'm so anxious to get this juice. So, that is what I'm having. This is what I'm having. Can you see that? It's not as much as I normally have, but it's a good start back to from nothing. That's gonna be good. Because sometimes when you stop doing something and you get back into it, the shock effect is like, so. Oh God. Ringing of the ears. Woo! That's some strong stuff. My goodness. I gotta work on getting some moisturizer for my lips because it's like, I'm sure I have something somewhere in a drawer. So let me get started with these carrots. lip scrub. Yeah, that's what my daughter told me to do because I've been using her lipstick a lot, which is a matte. She told me I needed to do like a sugar scrub. I did the whole bag. I'm not coming to play today. I'm not coming to play. So yeah, you have to. Hi, I missed somebody. J3GS Farms, how you doing? So one of the things that my daughter was telling me because I use her living my best life, that dark brown that I'm usually wearing is from my daughter's collection, and it's a matte. All of her lipsticks right now are matte, and so she was telling me that you can't wear this lipstick every day without properly treating your lips, and so that is what is going on with me because as soon as I walk out the door, I'm like, um, with that color, I love that color, that dark color, and so um, I have to do it, and that's what you see me doing because my whole face is really super sensitive, but I just need to get and the what because the weather is changing too. The weather is changing and everything is cold and my skin is changing according to the temperature, and so yeah, remove the dead skin, and that's what I'm doing right now. It's like anyway, this is the juice that I'll be drinking, and this is the glass that I'll be drinking it from, and this is what I'll be having before I step out into a meeting this morning. Oh my God, I just hope that it all goes well. It shouldn't be too long, but who knows? Who knows? It's gonna go. But I'm getting this juice because it's like my body screams for other things, but because I've had it on such a pattern over the last few years, I need a straw today. Today, I'm not drinking it out there like that. Hold on a second. Yeah. Oh, so. Oh my God, that is so good. That's what my son says to me when I said, you did this and you did that. Oh my God. That's what he says to me. And it's like, when you start using stuff that they've been using on you, they're like, oh, she using our words. This is so good, you guys. And then I'll be beating myself up like, why you let it go for 4 days, Tisa? So anyway, we can't step back on what we didn't do, but I'm here. I am so here. But I hope to be back early tomorrow. I was saying, oh my goodness, I didn't get up until 5. So I said, no, Tisa, you're not gonna not be on today. So I hurried up and got myself together, snatched myself up and got myself ready. Um After I got myself ready, I came straight to this coffee maker. This is what you need. And one of my sons, I meant to get him a thermos. I'll let him use my other thermos though. But that's what he gonna be doing. Let me put this down a little bit. He's gonna be walking around with him some coffee. We decided that I'm gonna allow him to drink coffee with a thermos in the morning. So that's another whole show on another whole channel, and we'll talk about that one day soon over there. But if anybody knows that coffee kind of has a reverse effect on kids that have a whole lot of energy. So um, I decided that I'm gonna let him just drink all the coffee he needs. So where's everybody from? I've been doing all the talking this morning, and I know some of you guys are listening and multitasking and stuff like that, and I'm so guilty all the time from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to sleep. I'm probably even multitasking in my sleep, but actually, when I do fall asleep, it's the best undisturbed sleep at all. So, what's everybody doing on this Tuesday, and where is everybody from? Where are you guys from? I like to know where people are from. Sometimes it doesn't really come across on your pages, on your channels, but while you're in the chat, I like to see where everybody's from and what are y'all doing today? What are y'all doing on this Tuesday? I'm texting because I get a lot of text in the morning, right when I go on live. I get a lot of text from people, places, and things. And a lot of notifications. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do that chemical peel real soon on my lips because they're irritating me all morning. Please remember to hit the like button for your host. I don't think I have any moderators in the house right now. Hold on, let me see. Let me turn this phone down and check to see. Hi, Thrifting Grandma. How are you? I'll be right back. Yeah, my lips are peeling like right before I'm talking right now, and my lips are peeling, and it's been irritating me. So I'm definitely gonna have to grab something. Yeah, he was. There are 9 amazing channels in the building. Please remember to hit the like button for me. I would appreciate it. You used Mary Kay lip scrub. I'm gonna try to use something natural, but yeah, so that's what I'm needing. But I rolled up and I just put oil, just oil, and I cleansed with water, warm water, and then I usually just roll out with some oil. I have to be really careful on what I put on my face because um, I'll have other issues. My skin burns very easily, especially on my face, but I just have to be really careful with it. So I've used a couple Mary Kay products, and it just make a sugar scrub is easy. Yeah, that's what one of my other daughters was telling me that I need to do because they are all into different things. And so my oldest daughter was saying you need to make a. She makes scrubs. She makes she don't make soaps, but she makes like different kind of bath bombs and body scrubs coming up. So I'm gonna be having a juicing challenge coming up in January. So that's why I wanted to make sure that the 2 people who win I'm giving away 2 juicers at the end of this month. And so they'll be coming in just a few days. Sometimes if I order it that day, it'll get to you within a couple of days. So one of the things that I want to do is have for all of you who are out there juicing, I want to have a juicing challenge. There's a lot of challenges going on right now. And so one of the things that I'm going to be starting the new year off is because you would be surprised at how many people don't have a juicer. But I'm going to be starting a fund with my Cash App that if you wanted to donate funds to do the giveaway monthly, that I could at least give one person a juicer monthly. But right now, I'm dedicated because I promised to give away 2 juicers before the end of the year. So I'm gonna be doing that. But let's see, your skin is beautiful. Thank you so much. And I take care of it. I really do. It took me a lot of years to figure out exactly, because when we're young, we're hard headed and we want to try all these things. So I won't say that I messed up my skin, but I really truly didn't know how to take care of it. You can go by grandma and mama and whoever else is guiding you and directing you, but when you really come into your own, you learn how to take care of your own skin and your own body internally because we're not the same. No two people are alike. And so, what works for me won't work for you. You can get the base of how to do things from me, but you have to customize things. And when I say the base, I mean the foundation of how to do it. Like I'm gonna teach you like this works for me, this does this for me, this does that for me. But you might drink that or take that or use it and it might do your body totally, totally different. So you said my skin is very sensitive, thrifting grandma. And you just have to learn, and you learn by trying different things. Yeah, you learn by trying different things, and whatever works for you, stick with it. Stick with that. Stay right there. You don't have to try nothing else. Stay right there. If it's working for you, like when I get up, like I really want to put something on my face, right? I really want to try something to go on my face. But honestly speaking, what I'm doing right now is actually working. I just need to get my lips together. But I get up in the morning with a uh, not hot, but out of the faucet. I let the water run a bit, and I get it as the towel as hot as I can bear it, and then I just kind of pat and rub my face down with that, and then oil, some kind of essential oil goes on the top of that, and that's all I need. But it's not working for my lips, so I'm gonna have to do something extra because the weather is changing, and for my lips, I need to do something a little bit different. So that is where we are right now. Changing how adapting to this new winter is getting ready to get here. And so we got to adjust to that. And when I have allergies and eczema, I don't have eczema, but I have a number of children who do. And it took me a long time to figure out how to get their skin together. They are allergic to milk. They're allergic to milk and pretty much ice cream and all that stuff that goes with it. So about 3 years ago, I stopped buying cow's milk. We are converted to and almond milk, coconut milk, and I don't even use soy anymore because I don't really like soy like that. And then I heard that it was doing a lot of stuff to women and all that stuff. So I don't even use soy. But yeah. My son, once I got him off the milk, he's doing way better. His skin used to be so disgusting. And when I say that, I'm just saying he used to have eczema so bad that, his skin was just like ugh, it was really bad. And so that's why I made a complete decision to take them off the milk. And I don't even have it in the house. Like when my daughter came to visit, she brought her own milk. And because we are not, I'll do cheese. I'll do regular cheese because for whatever reason we can do cheese okay. But and I think it's because they said it's the lack of lactose that's in cheese, even though it's from, the cow and everything. But ice cream and milk, cow's milk is a no. It's not a go. It's a no-no. I used to really bad have I used to have really bad eczema. I found out that I was to dairy products and meat, many different preservatives like MSG. I no longer have to use the inhaler. I no longer have scaly skin. Right, 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 right. Because that cow's milk that is loaded with all those antibiotics and whatever they give in those cows and stuff. Plus, honestly, it wasn't really, cow's milk really isn't intended for human consumption. It's really not. And so, oh my God, hi, Shanette. How are you? How you doing? And welcome to the live. It's good to have you in here. Yep. So I was just talking to everybody about the cow's milk and how it's really not. It's for baby cows. But I'm not knocking anybody for their use, but I'm just saying if you having really bad eczema and you having really bad skin issues and stuff like that, that is the first thing you should start with is cutting out the dairy. If you haven't, they tell you that, and you'll see that most kids and adults who have asthma and allergies should not be on any kind of um, animal milk. You shouldn't, because it's just going to mess with your allergies. And I found that to be true on a personal experience, not only for myself, because I have asthma as well, but like out of the 9 children that I'm with, I would say five of them have really bad allergies, starting with my oldest daughter. My oldest son has skin issues. And so it took me a lot of years as a first mama to be able to get his skin together. Um, and then, you know, I will tell you that it's been a lot of trial and error over the last few years, not only with my skin, but making sure that the children's skin are, healthy, and making sure their digestive tracts are able to process what I'm feeding them, and, stuff like that. But training and the process of elimination, we have to still do that as adults. We have to still say, well, if I drink this or if I take this, this happens. And we have to isolate things. That's the best thing we can do for ourselves and for our children is if you're having a reaction and you don't know where it's coming from, cut everything out. Cut everything out and start from zero, and just build from there. And then, if you start a certain thing and that certain thing that you started gives you some issues, cut it out. And I knew for my son, it took me like forever, but I knew that every time he had milk in his system, his skin got worse. And so it takes a long time to carve things out from a family habit. Like, how many years, right? Just 3 or 4 years ago that out of all these years that I decided not to bring milk into my home anymore. Period. We ain't buying no gallons of milk because it's very harmful to pretty much everybody in here. So that we not doing. And then it was the ice cream. Everybody in here loves ice cream. Ice cream, ice cream, ice cream. And so I'm like, well, this is the same effect that the milk is having, you know? So just to switch over, we can still have ice cream, but it can't be from a cow. So I started sampling different, alternatives. And I like the coconut ice cream. I like the almond ice cream. It's pretty good. It's more expensive, but we just, I still get it and we still have it less. And they still wake up in the middle of the night thinking they can get it, get at it. But we still, do you mind if I share your life? Not at all. Share me out. Thank you, the unfiltered Muffy. I appreciate that. No, I don't mind at all if you share me out. Oh, never. You can share me out, please and thank you. I appreciate that too. We also switched to nut milk. I have tried a two, like a 2%, and I can drink that without getting sick. Yeah, I decided because I did that too. I did that too because nobody wanted to change. And I just had to be the mama and the wife and just come in here and just say, no, no, and no, because I buy the groceries. And so I just had to say, we're not having it. We're not having that in here no more because look at your look, I was fussing, look at your skin. Look at like the his little, I don't know what you call this, the forearm on the inside of the arm. It was always very sensitive and raw. And then at the back of his legs, it was always those were the attack areas. Like, I don't know if you know this, but if you have eczema, there's always certain spots that get um that are a little bit more sensitive. And so those moist, warm spots were his spot. And so for years, I would just basically be taking him to the doctor on these flare ups, not completely changing what we're doing, just adjusting to the environment, the time, the winter, just making up excuses saying, well, the weather's changing and I just need to put him on more Vaseline, like the doctor is saying. We just got to cover him with Vaseline. No, internally, internally, I was giving him stuff, but that I didn't know as a mom. I was giving him stuff that was making him sicker because has stomach irritations and to the milk and skin. So it was bothering him, and it was probably bothering his mind because a lot of times when we take things that are affecting our blood and our skin and our body, those are just the outside. Those are just the outside things, but a lot of the things that we are ingesting affect our mind and our thinking too. So, like, if his little mind was saying he got all these itchy spots on his body and he constantly trying to soothe them, then I'm sure his mind was like, even on that level, was like, yikes, and most kids that got allergies and stuff kind of cut up. I don't know if y'all know that, but most kids who we pamper and have sensitivities to certain things, they don't know how to communicate that to us. So they always go out in a form of, misbehaving, it looks like to us on the outside. But really it's just their way of telling us that, we need to change. You gonna have to do something with my body because I'm constantly going to the bathroom when I drink this milk and I'm constantly scratching. And it's just, are you saying Vaseline is good for the breakouts? No, I'm saying that that's what the doctor said was good for the breakouts. I'm telling you that that's what we did because I didn't know any better. And because that's what the doctor always would tell me in the wintertime that I needed to get Aquaphor and or Vaseline if I could not afford Aquaphor because it's expensive. But I'm telling you that those things did not work because it was the internal. It was what we were ingesting internally that was messing. And that's where you have to start. When you have things that are going on with your skin and things that are going on with your body, you have to start paying attention to what you're giving your body. Yes, I'm gonna tell you. I took pictures because I take pictures of everything for documentation as well as just in general, so I can look back on it. He used to have, and he wasn't the only one, but he was the worst case. He was the worst case in my house. But he used to have these lesions on his on the inside of the arm and on the back of his knees, that little area. And they used to be like open sores from the milk. And I always have taken care of my children. So, they've always been super clean and they've always been, you know, it wasn't that I wasn't taking care of them. And so I would be so frustrated. And I would be like, he was just like forcing me to rethink my whole situation. But yes, ma'am, it did work. I took that milk product out of here and he hasn't been back there. He has not had any problems whatsoever besides wanting to wash his face in the morning. Um, his skin is healthy and beautiful, and yeah, it did work. So just getting rid of the milk alone has his skin looking beautiful, and and occasionally he gets a little dryness. Like yesterday, I was looking at his face, and it's because it's cold now. Yeah, I can honestly say that. But like right around here, his face was just really dry and scaly a bit, and this is where he just constantly, because he has allergies and snotted up and all that stuff. So right around here is where, he had been taking. I have these cute little wipes and stuff that he can use to clean his face up. So it was a little bit dry just from getting too much water on it. So I called him in my room yesterday and I said, let me give you some of mama's oils. So I got it together by just putting oils around, just around this area. But his all his skin is just completely clear for the last few years. And then every now and again he'll get bold, and around lunchtime he'll get a itch, or not an itch, a craving for that cold chocolate milk that they have at the schools. And he'll as soon as he get home, he gotta rush in. And I said, see, it's not that good. It's not that good if it's gonna mess you up like that. And so I can always tell when he has had the milk at school because he rushes home to, get to the bathroom because milk just don't do him that good. So what am I missing over here? So yes, it did work. Um, I want to make me some whipped mango butter. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds really good because not for my face, but for the rest of my body, I can do like a body butter. And that sounds really good, thrifting grandma. So let me know if you do that and how it works. The right palm of my hand is where I break out. So try looking at your diet. I always tell people that. Start with your diet first. Start with, like I said, around this time it's really hard for us not to want to try certain things because they're out there, but do your best to, if you having those breakouts, to look at what you're ingesting when you have the breakouts. What did you put in your body that day? If you have to get a diary and just kind of write down the things that you had that week when you found out that you had the biggest breakout, do that and then isolate things. Just that's the best way you can do it. Because I don't know if you know this, but when you go to the doctor, that's the first thing they want to know. How long has it been going on? What did you eat? When was the last time you took this? And so if we could do that ourselves at home before it get to that point, um, because the doctor is set up to give you a diagnosis and a treatment. And so for whatever you're experiencing. And so if you at home, if you notice things and you start looking at patterns of when I do this, this happens, or when I do that, that happens. And then just like I said, just kind of process taking things away. Like I wish some would I wish they would bring some milk. My daughter brought some milk in last week, but it was for her boys. And I was like, wow, okay, so y'all better not drink this milk because I don't want no issues with nobody's stomachs. And I just had to tell them because sometimes things are so cold and so good, and you just want it. I've been there before, but you don't want what comes with it after you've inhaled it. And a lot of times we do know. But sometimes we just have to see it in paper. So I'm missing you guys' comments. What are you guys saying? Hi, Cedar Holly Gardens. Welcome to the live. Thank you for coming. Thrifting Grandma says, my doctor told me to keep a food journal for my dermatologist. And it's important. It's important because we be allergic to all kinds of things. And like I said, whatever is happening as a symptom is really a sign of what's going on with your body. So if your skin and certain things that are going on with you are starting to happen and normally they don't, you need to really process what you've been doing. You need to really process. And a lot of times you can't do that because we are busy people. We are busy people. We are constantly coming and going. So the best thing to do is keep a journal. That is the absolute best thing you can do, is keep a journal on what you did, what you ate, how much you ate of it, and what was the side effect. If you went to bed that night scratching a little bit more, skin feeling a little bit drier, it's not just the weather that did that. It might be what you ate. It might be what you had. So, Detox Diva says, I just ordered some mango butter, cocoa butter, and shea butter and black soap. I'm so excited. That sounds really good. That sounds so good. Um, Let me know how that goes. Let me know how that goes for you and your skin. I'm excited that you are excited. Cedar Holly Grandma says, or why do I say Cedar Holly Grandma? Cedar Holly Garden says, Wave Green Organic. And at everybody else, she is speaking. How is everyone this morning? I finally caught you. Yes, I'm so excited. I'm excited. Thrifting Grandma says, Detox Diva, are you going to make some butters? And she also says, I love black soap. So that's good. Um, I'm glad that you guys are connecting to things that are natural because those things that have all those chemicals in them are just really not healthy for our skins. Like I did my best to try to change my deodorant, and I'm not real happy with the result and what I found because there are certain, and I'm just speaking on a woman basis, but there's you got to get to know your body. That's very important. It's very, very, very important to know, to be in touch with your body and what it's telling you. And so at certain times of the month, my body and my hormones don't respond to the deodorant. And it's like, wait a minute. So I went natural. And the natural stuff is just like, I give up. And so I got to try something else. I got to do something different. And I used Dove for sensitive skins. And one of the things that I use for my children, because my body is different from theirs, what responds to their body does not work for me at all. And so I use the Dove Winter Bar for them. I use the Dove Winter Bar for them. So I got to get that out because it's getting there. And I specifically use, I think it's called, I'll have to check it for sure. No, it's Olay. I'm sorry. It's Olay Winter. They have a winter formula, and I use that for the little guys, for my kids, and in the winter time when the weather is cold, and it works fine for them. Have you tried using Crystal deodorant? I had bought one, but one of my daughters came through here. I hadn't used it yet, and she grabbed it for herself, and so I need to get another one. But I had it. I had it ready to use, and that's the thing about having adult daughters. You know, I keep my door. I was like, y'all got to stay out of my room. Um, so when they need something, it's like, Mama, get it for you. So yeah, but I'm gonna try that one. I can't use anything with fragrance. I can. I couldn't when I was younger, but I can now. I can use things that have a fragrance now, so I'm excited about that. Just not on my face though. Yeah, I'm gonna try that one. I might order it today because the one that I have, I don't know if you guys, my daughter is the same way, yeah. Um, I don't know if you guys know about that Nubia. It's called Nubia, but I don't know the whole name of it. I got the lotion. I went to the health food store and I got that lotion and I got the matching deodorant. The lotion works really good. I don't put it on my face because it has a water base and I can't use anything that really has a water base on my face. But I put it on the rest of my body and it works really good and it smells really good. So I thought that the if I get the matching deodorant that it would do me just fine and it hasn't. It has not done me just fine. Um so I need to get something. What oils do you use? So I go to Burlington Coat Factory and I was in or Ross. I don't know if you guys have those stores near you, but they have a section that has like essential oils in it. And this last one that I got is called, I'll bring it down um tomorrow. If you come back tomorrow, I'll bring it down. But it's rose and it's like the rose spray, it's just called rose hemp, and it's an oil from that. And I've been able to use that just fine on my face. I didn't think, because sometimes when you go back to Ross and Burlington, they don't always have the same thing. So I got that, and it seems to be working fine with me. And that's what I use in the morning. So I get my towel really hot, and I clean my entire face with it all around, and then I just get that oil and I put it on my hands and my face, and that's how I roll out. I do it again, like right before I get ready to leave in the morning. I go back up there and while the kids are getting ready, and I'm telling them, what we tell our children in the morning before we want to get them out the door. I go back and just apply another layer of the oil before I leave out the door, put my lipstick on and my earrings, and then we roll out. I think I'm drinking this carrot juice a little bit late, but whatever happens, happens. I just hope it don't happen on the road. I'll have it out. I'll have it out for you. I'll have it ready for you to see tomorrow. I'll bring it down and have it available so you guys can see what it is I'm using. But I'm trying to stretch this out to about an hour and a half, and then I'll probably be back. Well, I'll be back tomorrow for sure, but I might do two because I got to make up for the hours that I was out. I got to make up for those hours that I was missing. So I'm gonna probably not tonight because it's family time tonight. So I won't be on tonight, but tomorrow I might go live twice in the morning and in the afternoon or in the evening. I might go on live. Maybe I could go live in the afternoon today. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back to this. And this is the ginger. So, ooh, that ginger make you breathe. It gets you. That ginger will get you all the way together. It'll get your nostrils together. It'll get your ears straightened out. Ooh, ginger. That ginger ain't playing. Woo. Forces you to breathe. Woo. I see I haven't had it in a few days. Look at my eyes is all watering up. Oh God. Woo. Yeah. Ooh. That ginger don't play. Whew, but it's the best thing. Like if you ever having some sleepless nights, uh, woo wee, woo. I'm telling you, I'm gonna sit that ginger down for a minute. Bye, thrifting grandma. Ooh, you drinking ginger and lemon tea. I went by Dollar Tree and got because we usually do like around this time in the evening. The kids get in, they get their homework done and stuff like that, and then we come in the family room. And around this time every year, I make them hot chocolate and whipped cream, and we just talk like that. And so I got all these cute little mugs that they're clear. I decided not to get the ones that have all the decorations and stuff on them because I just want to have everything is just plain and clear this year. Lauren's promo, Haiti, hi, welcome to the live. I'm excited that you can make it. I'm doing my best to recover from the ginger. And it has definitely been what I've been needing, what my body has been screaming for. But I got a couple of places that I gotta go this morning, and I'm just hoping that I get to a spot where I can I don't have to be out on the road and having issues. So um y'all know what this stuff does. Y'all know what this stuff does. There are 8 amazing channels in the building. If you would please smash the like button for me, I would appreciate it. Either coming in or going out, just hit that like button and make sure that you do that. Let's see. Okay. Looks like you guys are talking to each other. I'm gonna drink the rest of this before I get off of here. Open up all your sinus. That ginger, I just drink it straight. I put a lot of it in the sauce that I made, the Be Love sauce. I put a whole lot of ginger in that, but I'm gonna make it different. And this time we're gonna record, me and my daughter. She's gonna make her version, and I'm gonna make mine. And we're gonna when I get it in the mail, we're gonna do some little bit of recording and some little bit of more mama daughter stuff. So I was like, "What you want to do?" And so she was coming back at me because when you have a daughter that is adult daughter, and she has her own little family and her own children and husband and stuff, it gets to a point where it's like she was like thinking, look, she was thinking that she could make macaroni and cheese better than I did or do. And I was like, no, honey. So it's like that with us. Like, I made this and it was good, and I didn't really like your version. So I said, girl, we're going to have some kind of cook off or something because I still value the way I cook. And it might be different because I've altered a little bit of the ingredients that I like to use. And she still uses, like the stuff that grandma used, whole milk and just all those products that I try to stay away from. So she thinks that because she does it in the old fashioned way, that mine is like it still doesn't taste good. And it's like, well, why did they eat? We go back and forth. Why is mine gone and yours is still in there? Yeah. So I think that's something that mamas and daughters do as the daughters become into their own. It's like, wait a minute, was you trying to make that to outdo your mama? Or I'm not sure if maybe this is just the kind of relationship that we have, but we're going to be doing some stuff. So make sure that you guys have my other channel because I'm not sure that I'm going to be doing this on the gardening show, on Green Organic Love. I think that might be something like our challenges and stuff like that might be on my Tisa Renee Green channel. So make sure that, let me grab that for you guys before I get off of here. And let's see. I'll put that link in so you guys can have it for the other channel. And let's see. I hear the kids getting up, so I'm gonna get off of here really soon. Yeah. So this channel that I'm putting in here is my other channel. Hi, Sweet Sounds ASMR. And feel free to grab this channel up. And those are the channels that I'm going to be having my challenges on with my daughter. She has agreed to one day when the kids are all in school, we're going to have all of our ingredients out. She's going to bring all her ingredients. I'll have mine, and we'll do a live cook-off. And I'm going to just have to grab some judges from somewhere, who knows where, and we'll do it right here in the kitchen. So that's one of the things that we're going to be doing. But my babies are up, and I'm going to go because they like to get wild when I'm not up there watching them as they get ready, and they like to forget stuff. So we can't have that. But it was awesome. Thank you guys so much for coming. I'm not sure if I'm going to be back this afternoon. I might do, yeah, it's going to be good. So make sure you grab that channel. I'm gonna do a pop-up probably this afternoon, but I'm not sure what time. So heading there now. Good, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do, I can go live on that channel now. So we're gonna do something here in the kitchen, but I want to make sure that my youngest daughter is at school on that day. So we'll probably get up really, drop off everybody, and then get up and then come straight here, have everything set up, and then come straight here. It shouldn't take that long to have our little cook-off, but we'll see. Probably be about 3 or 4 hours on. So just be ready, and I'll make that announcement soon. So if you don't have my Instagram either, make sure it's Green Organic Love. But I announce a lot of stuff from that platform from Instagram. So Green Organic Love is where you can find me making more announcements that are allowed on YouTube. So if you don't have me there, make sure you get me over there. So I'm going to end the live now, and have a great day, you guys. Awesome. Have a great day. Goodbye. I pressed in. That's my stomach.